Sunday. If you are downstairs, as always, Unity San Francisco, I have to ask, why? Party over here.
Get on up.
So we are celebrating Thanksgiving in anticipation of Thanksgiving. Today is our gratitude service, and we have much for which to be grateful. Not the least of which is that Unity San Francisco is an unapologetically inclusive community that allows you to be yourself. So who better to help us celebrate than Sly and the Family Stone? Let's do it.
Start shaking. I begin to run. Bullets start chasing. I begin to stop. We begin to wrestle. I was on the top. I wanna thank you for letting me again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Stiff all in the collar, fluffy in the face, chit chat chat trying, stuffy in the place. Thank you for the party, but I could never stay. Many things is on my mind. Words get in the way. I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Dance to the music all night long. Everyday people sing a simple song. Mama's so happy. I'm so happy. Mama start to cry. Papa's still singing. We can make it if we try. Oh, you gotta know, you gotta thank you for letting me be myself again. You're a San Francisco singer. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Flaming eyes of people, fear burning into you. Many men are missing much, hating what they do. Youth and truth are making love, digging for a starter. Dying young is hard to take. Selling out is harder. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again.
Welcome to Gratitude Sunday. Come on.
Thank you for letting me be myself again.
Woo! Happy Sunday. I'm grateful Welcome to Unity San Francisco. Hello, online Unity family. Hello, family in the room. Again, if you're downstairs, the party's over here. Get on up the stairs. All right? So we're going to start with our celebration song. Our celebration song is a song to get your heart started, get your heart singing, get you in the mood for the message. All right? Here we go. Gonna teach y'all how to smile. Come on.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day. Where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy I've been promised, so I know it's alright? I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell upon me like a shower now. I smile, even though it hurts, yeah, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. Today's a new day, everywhere sunshine. Not a cloud in the sky, and it's light in my heart, and it feels right. Today's a new day, nothing but blue skies, full of the love and the joy and the promise, and everything's alright. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell upon me like a shower now. I smile, even though it hurts, yeah, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. Smile for me. Would you just smile for me? Smile for me. Would you just smile for me? Oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, I almost gave up, but a power that I can't contain is flowing through me like a river now. Right now, I smile, even though it hurts, yeah, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give it now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give it now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. I smile, even though it hurts, yeah, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile.
I smile, and the lights come on. It's a miracle. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving week is about to start. The holidays are officially here. But let's take this into our time of prayer, right? Because the holidays can bring up all kinds of mixed emotions. Great memories, sadness, grief. Bringing up all that we carry with us on a daily basis. So I invite you to lay down the load. to lay down what you don't need to schlep today, and to accept what you can receive. That shift from having to allowing can make a difference so profoundly in our day and in our lives. So take a deep breath and a good exhale. And let the words of this song lead us directly into our opening prayer. Another deep breath and another purposeful exhale.
I need you, you need me. We all are one with everything. Stand with me, affirm with me. We all are one with everything. Our good is flowing, every need is supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive. I need you, you need me. We all are one
right here and right now, we know that the energy of that song, the truth of those words, the power of its message is the truth of our lives. That we take this holy vow to be the change the world needs, to be the change our own lives need. For as within, so without. We open ourselves to being cleansed, to being pure, to being the love, the listening, the caring, the heart that the world so desperately needs. For our friends, our family, ourselves, and for those we will never meet. But today we set our intention to place our stone in the pond and let the ripple of our love change the whole world. Today, right here and right now, we pray knowing that God is at work and that we are one with that one. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen. Ashe. So now we can applaud our incredible band and choir. Woo.
that prayer, Reverend Ken.
So for those of you I haven't met, well, David, make sure his mic is on. My name is Reverend Ken Daigle, and I am the senior minister here. Some of you I've met before, and some of you here for the first time, whether you're online or here in the room with us. Happy Thanksgiving week, and welcome to Unity San Francisco. We know you're not here by accident.
Yes,
right,
absolutely.
David?
Yes, hi, Reverend Ken. Thank you. I'm David Montecalvo. I am the Chief Operating Officer here at Unity San Francisco, and getting to be just so grateful to be here at this spiritual center where we can have this beautiful music and get connected and feed our souls. So it's my privilege.
There's a lot going on in the world, in our lives, and for you to take this time apart to be here for your own spiritual nourishment and to spiritually nourish those around you and those of you online coming together, this is an important step. There's no accident. There's something in you that called you to this. There's something in you that is wanting and needing to express and to be in the field, the energy field of. So thank you for honoring that call. David honored it by coming 3 years ago now to an Easter. It will be 3 years at Easter.
Yeah, it's flown by, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember meeting you on that Easter Sunday. Because it was the first Easter we had. We had rolled away the stone after COVID. And it was our first Easter back in the room, right? Yeah. And all the trepidations and things that meant, right?
And you mentioned about being drawn, like for answering the call, as you will. And I had been just trying to find my spirituality and what my spiritual path meant for me after trying a number of other things that really condemned what I was feeling about myself. And so when I came to Unity San Francisco, I instantly felt light and peace. I saw that smile that you have, and I was like, And so I was like, whew. This is something special, and it spoke to what was in my heart right here.
Well, and today's whole topic is on gratitude. It's called Gratitude Unleashed. And we have a wonderful service planned for you. But I wanted to start, and David doesn't know this, what I wanted to start with is he answered not only this call, but he answered another one. And that is to live his life fully and authentically. And I'd like to invite John up now, because we have something to celebrate here. So this is John. All right, and David and John just got engaged.
Thank you. I just asked him if he knew that you were going to talk about this.
No, I surprised him. I didn't tell him he was going to do it. Did you
Yeah.
guess that I was going to do this to you? No. So we have a blessing in unity as we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you. Just to be clear, for those of you who haven't heard that before, we mean Christ not as a person, but Christ as a consciousness of wholeness and knowing the truth of our divinity, of our divine making. So we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you. So for David and John, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you.
Yeah.
So it is. And if
Thank
you
you.
can do that for each other as a couple for the rest of your lives, you will grow enriching and blessing the world. Thank you.
so much.
Now with that, I'll let David do his work.
Thank you. Thank you for that line about the Christ, beholding the Christ in you, because I think that's a reminder that John needs to see the Christ in me all the time, because there's lots of grace that needs to be involved. And so, what I love about Unity San Francisco is this idea of being unapologetically inclusive. And personally, you all have seen such a deep transformation in my life, and I cannot express the amount of gratitude that it is to not just be a member of Unity San Francisco, but to also be on staff here and some other opportunities. So I'm so grateful for all of you. We have an affirmation here as well because it's something that we can hold for ourselves, especially in the upcoming season with the holiday season coming up, and it's a very fragile time. And so there's just affirmation can help anchor us for the season ahead and everything that's going on in the world. And this affirmation goes like this. It's, I commit to creating a world of safety, equity, and equality. Let's breathe that in together and know that. I commit to creating a world of safety, equity, and equality. And so it is. We are a community that believes strongly in the power of meditation. And it's one of our 3 principles of unity, or 5 principles of unity. And so we have a number of opportunities in which you can stay engaged with your meditation. We have a beautiful Sunday morning sound meditation that happens either here in the sanctuary or online. And just to say hello to all of our friends online, it's so good to see you all. And that's at 10:15 Pacific time here. And then we also have a midday meditation that happens on Zoom. And that's a beautiful time to just get anchored throughout your day, your week, and feel that empowerment return to your center. And then anytime you need to return to your center, we have an on-demand meditation. So please visit our website, unitysf.org. It's an amazing resource. And first-time guests, we are so grateful that you've chosen to spend your Sunday morning with us. We have a special gift for you. And with that, we have bulletins here. If you have not received a bulletin, please raise your hand. One of our lovely ushers will bring you a bulletin. And if you're online, please be sure to check your email because we send out a newsletter every week, and that should have all the announcements. If you're here in the room, and this is your first time or you've been coming for decades, within the bulletin, there is a spiritual connection card. So please fill that out and just let us know. We periodically send email or send out physical mailings, and hold on to that because we'll drop it in the basket later. And if you're online, Julia is dropping a link into the chat. Now, if you are viewing us on Livestream or YouTube, go to our website, click on the Zoom link, because in just a moment, as the music team's getting into place, we're going to come and say hi to you all. And so now, stand as you are willing and able, at home or in the room, as Misa and team take it away.
All right, Unity San Francisco, here we go.
I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. Love is my claim. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. I am not forgotten. One with creation. I am not forgotten. One with creation. You are not forgotten. One with creation. You are not forgotten. One with creation. We are not forgotten. One with creation. We are not forgotten. One with creation. Oh, oh,
One, two, three, sing.
we are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. Love is our claim.
Here.
Love is our claim. Love is our claim.
Welcome to Meet and Greet. Please greet your neighbor with a handshake, a hug, a toe tap, or a hip bump. Please make sure you speak to the online family. Happy Sunday! 2, 3, and
We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. We are not forgotten. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. Love is our claim. Love is our claim.
Everybody, say hi.
Happy Sunday, everyone. How y'all doing? Frank wants to say something.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Woo! Hi, everybody. This is a star-studded Hollywood Squares.
Whoa, look at all these people. How lovely. Lori, Annalie. Hey, everybody. Gratitude, right? Ellen.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so excited. We got some special speakers today, too. White gold. Beautiful. Yay, thank you so much. All right. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving if we don't get a chance to say hi to you yet, or happy Thanksgiving yet.
Hey everybody, missed you last week. I was sick. Sorry. Rosie, I hope you're feeling better. Hey Mark, Kate, good to see you all. Judith, Dan. Wow, Gunella, Emmy. Wow, there's a lot of you out there today. I can't even catch up with all of you. Good to see you all. Oh, Ellen, why aren't you here?
All right, we'll have some time to connect later in the Zoom room. All right, everybody, we're going to have some time to connect later, but now I'm going to pass it over to Reverend Ken.
Hello, welcome back. If you haven't had a chance to greet everybody here in the space yet, don't worry. We have a great turkey dinner for you downstairs today. Ooh, yeah. And we can turn my mic down just a little bit, please. It feels like the voice of God, a little bit too much, a little too much. See, it is the voice of the divine, not that external God up in the sky. That's what I want. Oh, I like that picture. So today, first off, before I get to this, I just have to say, do we have the best music team in all of Unity? Woo! Take your ovation. Look at this. Woo! Our band, our singers. Woo! I need a rim shot. I wanted to make sure you were not forgotten. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. We're working well together here. So this afternoon, after service and after hospitality, and doing an affirmative prayer workshop. And if you've never experienced Unity in affirmative prayer before, it is, I believe, our greatest gift to the world, is to pray not beseeching, not pleading, not begging, not moaning and bemoaning, but to pray knowing that the solution is at hand, that the solution is within us and everywhere around us, and that we pray from a place of gratitude and knowing that solution. And what it does, it shifts us for the situation. And when we shift, the situation has no choice but to shift with us. So if you're interested in learning more and to dive into affirmative prayer, it's a 2-hour workshop. No one's turned away for lack of funds. Just show up and get ready to begin your journey. Just warning you, I took an affirmative prayer workshop, became a prayer chaplain, and now here I stand as a minister. So 20 years later, this could be you. So with that, I'm going to invite Callie to come forward. Today's talk, as I mentioned, is Gratitude Unleashed. And while we are celebrating Thanksgiving here in this country, we know, feel, and experience some of the pain happening all around the world. And we can have all of our needs met and feel gratitude while we know that there are people on the planet right now who are suffering and in extreme grief. So how do we balance those two? Well, as we teach our children, you can feel more than one thing at a time. That we can be concerned and sad and outraged for the pain and the death in the world, and grateful for the love that is rushing to heal the planet. Grateful for the things in our life that enable us to be change agents in the world. Grateful beyond measure, and gratitude unleashed.
I've got a warm place to sleep. Some nights I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed when I remember how I'm blessed. in a city full of strangers. I've got a family of friends. No matter what rocks and brambles fill the way, I know my friends will stay until the end. I feel a hand holding my hand. It's not a hand you can see, but on the road to the promised land, this hand will shepherd me through delight and despair, holding tight and always there. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. It's not that I don't want a lot, or hope for more, or dream of more, but giving thanks for what I've got makes me happier than keeping score in a world that can bring pain. I will still take each chance, for I believe that whatever the terrain, our feet can learn to dance. Whatever stone my life will sling, we can moan or we can sing. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. Truly blessed and duly grateful.
Callie Carvajal. That's, Callie, what you do with that song is a journey in itself. Thank you so much. So today we have a special treat. We have 4 of our community members who are going to reflect on the power of gratitude in their lives, to live what Kelly just sang. First, I would like to introduce someone who's new to our community in this last year, and someone who has made a profound impact by their very presence. Their love, their devotion, their commitment, their willingness, their humility. Many of you probably don't know Sean, because Sean is a worker who works behind the scenes. But his impact, I have to tell you, is profound to all of us. So without further ado, I welcome to the platform Sean Kelly.
Thank you. Kim. So, for gratitude, I have this quote that is on my desk. It's one of my favorites. Watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are hidden in the most unlikely of places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. I believe that gratitude is a very magical thing, and it has changed my life. I suffer from PTSD, and I have panic attacks. And for most people, panic attacks are the sky is falling. My panic attacks, the sky has fallen. And through the magic of gratitude and what I've learned in the practice of it here through Unity, I can take that moment and I can be grateful for my safe home, for the wind blowing through the canopies of trees, for the fog that envelops over the city and nestles it in for a good night's rest. And it helps me to navigate. That magic helped me navigate through fear and shame and lack and unworthiness, and it brings the sky back up. It takes me out of my head and back into my heart. And with that, I hope that all of us use our glittering eyes to find that secret magic that is gratitude, and that you practice it every day. Thank you.
I love you. You are so brave. Do you make me look brave? Thank you, Sean. I am constantly amazed by the courage that every human being on this planet lives, right? The courage to stand up and to tell our truth and to be who we are is the things that shift us all, but it's also the things that connect us all. And I love this quote. Go back. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. But the magic isn't making something out of nothing. It is taking what is there and seeing it for what it truly is. And thank you for demonstrating that so beautifully, Sean. Whew. Thank you. The next speaker in our service today came to us several years ago, but she has been a student of New Thought and of Buddhism for her whole life. Coming from a more traditional background, she has charted a course to her own excellence, her own brilliance, and her own practice of spirituality and gratitude that shifts everything. She's a member of our board of trustees, and I am delighted to introduce to you Shantaria McGilbra. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay, I'll try not to be too nervous here. I have my notes. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to share this experience with you. So, as Ken mentioned, I am a Buddhist, and I don't know if any of you know, but I'm a Nichiren Daishonin Buddhist. And President Ikeda passed away. He brought Buddhism from Japan to the United States and 192 other countries. And he passed away this week. So really grateful for him. And, you know, if people ask me today what made me who I am today, I'll tell you it was Buddhism, and then later on Unity. So I'm grateful to have practiced Buddhism for 31 years. And yeah, that's exactly how old I am. So today I'd like to share with you my gratitude practice, because Buddhism is a practice. And I learned the concept of gratitude from Unity. And I just took on the practice of gratitude because it's very familiar to me as a Buddhist. So at my first Buddhist meeting, there was the lesson I learned, literally my very first Buddhist meeting. They said, "You are responsible for everything in your life." And I said, you know, I'm very vocal. I'm sure you all know that. And I said, "Everything? Oh, no." And I was so terrified of that. But what they meant was, no, you're not responsible for what other people do. That's their karma. You're responsible for how you respond, because that changes your karma either positively or it creates a life full of opportunity karma, as I call it. So in that way, we are responsible for everything in our lives. And if we're responsible for everything in our lives, I thought, well, why can't we then just be grateful for everything in our lives if we're responsible for it anyway? This supports another Buddhist lesson I learned, that my life is proof of my practice. That's another one I said, really? That was a tough one too. And when I started thinking about gratitude, I said, oh, okay, so if my practice in Buddhism is proof of my life, then so is gratitude practice, right? It shows. I mean, we can all tell when our life is not reflective of gratitude, right? I mean, show of hands here. I know I know when I roll out of bed, I'm like, is this a grateful day or not? So it reminds me of a story. I was celebrating with my family. I have a second family. They're Puerto Rican. And so as you know, there's 4 girls. And there's 5 of us, actually. So there's a lot of drama at family events. And one of my sisters, Becky, was just having a full meltdown. It was just not a grateful day for her. And, again, being, your practice is proof of your life. Oh, it's back. And my mommy, Candy, she said, Becky, your God's not working. And we all burst out into laughter, and even Becky realized, like, she's right. I'm showing that my practice isn't working. So it was very interesting. That story came to me. But, for me, gratitude is fiercely personal and quiet. And yet it's really loudly resonates through my intuition, creativity, compassion, and my capacity to manifest. And I love that every day I start with 3 gratitudes, just to get them out of the way, because if I don't, I'll forget, as we all do. But the first one is, thank you, universe, for another day. The second one is, thank you for my health. And the third one is, thank you for showing me what I need to learn today. My gratitude practice is demonstrated in my life by being the first person up and dancing to our beautiful music, introducing myself to new guests, and being as present as much as I can, even when I'm having challenges and just mentally struggling some days. Gratitude can be hard when learning lessons and easy when it gives us what we want, but it's always rewarding, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you.
I sprinkle another gratitude in here. I am grateful for the richness of our community, right? And we give, in our society right now, we're awakening to the gifts of diversity. And we here at Unity San Francisco have been consciously working at becoming more diverse, because it used to be, and I want to say it used to be, that 10 or 11 o'clock on Sunday morning was the most segregated moment in American life. And what I get to say proudly from here is we're changed that. Unity and Unity San Francisco are actively working on changing that we all benefit when there is a wider spectrum of religious, spiritual beliefs, but also life experiences and culture. So I'm so grateful for this community and its willingness to change at our core, right? Because that's what's going to bless us the most. One of those things that we did to do that is we no longer are confined to San Francisco. We are bigger than San Francisco, right? We may be Unity San Francisco, but we have a big reach. And in the middle of the pandemic, we learned that very profoundly when people were joining us from across the nation. This next speaker joined us because they were disaffected with their home church. And they weren't hearing that message of inclusion and message of all have an equal seat at this table. So they consciously went out and searching for a different unity message. They are a unity teacher, speaker at churches all around the country, and today we are blessed to have our member, Mark Litt, come speak to us from Detroit, Michigan.
Hey guys, it's me, Mark Litt, talking to you from the Spiritual Salon, or at least that's where I usually am on Sunday, waving at you from my home in Detroit, Michigan. But today is something special. Reverend Ken asked me to come in and talk a little bit about gratitude for my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. So I'm breaking out of the Zoom room and coming to you live to say hello. How you doing, San Francisco? Yeah, I love Thanksgiving. It's always been a time to get in touch with my relatives and be really present. And Reverend Ken wanted me to talk about gratitude. And, you know, things are pretty good in my life, but I don't know that I always am feeling it. I think sometimes I'm like too much stuck in the past about something that happened and I wish it wouldn't have, and that kind of thing. And that gets in the way of me feeling about how good things are right now. Even more, I'm thinking about the future. And again, that interferes with me being present in the moment today. And it's a great day. And like Buddhists talk about, when we're present in the here and now, that's the only time I can really get in touch with reality. And I'm much more able to feel my gratitude. So I'm thinking about what I'm grateful for right now today. It's a beautiful sunny fall day here in Detroit, Michigan. I have the day off. It's a Saturday. There's a great football game on, a hockey game on that I'm, going to enjoy after recording this. That's really great. Kate's off on a hike, having fun with a friend and a relative out in nature. So I know my loved one is happy. But I want to be really sincere and say that one of the things I'm most happy about is the fact that every year, every month, every day, more and more, I'm being more fully myself and who I am. And a big part of that is Unity and the folks at Unity San Francisco and the teachings of our ministers have all been to encourage us to feel safe and reach out and be our true and authentic selves, because we're the only one that can do it. And that's what makes us and makes me the most happy. So that's my little message to you on Thanksgiving. But I will go back and say that I love being part of the Spiritual Salon. And one of the things I'm really grateful for is the fact that Unity San Francisco is so great about including people that aren't, right there in the Bay Area. So thank you for that. During the Sunday services, we've got the salon. I mean, we've got, YouTube and the live stream. That's great. But at the salon, we're talking with each other, interacting with each other. And then afterwards, we've got Dean here, Dean over the shoulder. He comes on the red carpet and guys come up and say hello to us. And that really helps us feel connected with the locals. But before I go, I want to put a thought in your head. The idea that the Zoom room it's for out-of-towners, but you know what? It's not just for out-of-towners. We love it when you local folks join us. And I want to encourage you to do that, because that really weaves the congregation together and breaks down the barrier of being local or being out of town and makes us stronger as a community. So, maybe one day you've got a really busy schedule and, you can't, it'll be hard for you to go in person and commute to church. Stay home. Join us on the spiritual salon. Join us in the Zoom room, okay? Sometimes, unfortunately, someone is not feeling that well. So they attend the church in the Zoom room. And we get a chance to talk during the service, but especially after, and bond and talk about how great the service is and share our thoughts and feelings about it for a half an hour. So for whatever the reason, you local folks, come join the Zoom room every now and then. Get to know all the great folks that are on there and help weave us together. I really love being included in Unity and Unity San Francisco, and I'm inviting you to do even more of that in the coming year. So enjoy your holidays, have a gentle and peaceful, happy holiday, and I'll see you right here on the Zoom room. Love you.
Mark Litt. Woo, Mark Litt. Thank you, Mark. Everybody, you can wave to that camera. That's where they are. Woo. Thank you, Mark. And to wrap this up, someone you know very well, someone who has been the biggest change agent, and someone whom I'm personally so grateful for, our own Misa Malone. Yeah, no, you don't need it. You don't need that.
Good morning, San Francisco. So I purposefully did not prep what I was going to speak on today. I let myself be led, because sometimes it's best to be in the moment and just to be present and just to sit in it and take it in. A couple of weeks ago, I was fortunate and blessed to attend the Blind Cafe, which was held right here in the sanctuary. You would not have recognized it because it was black. Like, black. But it was amazing. And one of the things that the person who was running the event, he kept talking about everything they had to do to get to that point and how apologetic he was because this wasn't done and that wasn't done because of everything they had to do to get to that point. And then he said, I have 3 words. So he did a 3-word gratitude practice. How many of you have a 3-word gratitude practice? Just find 3 positive things you can say. And his talking about all the hullabaloo, all of the angst, all of the stress of getting to that moment brought up 3 words for me. But what was interesting in that moment is I reflected on a song that I wrote. It was actually my very first single that I released way too damn long ago. But it was called Free. And the opening lyrics were, have you ever had a day where you want to get away from the hustle and the bustle of mundanity? So many things to do and so many questions to find answers for. And then there's more. No time for you. Sometimes you need a break, just a way to escape from the up and down and round of your everyday. This time of year especially, we get caught up in the giddy up, hurry up, right? To get everything ready. You've got family coming over or you're going to families. You have to cook. You have to figure out what you're doing for Thanksgiving. You have to figure out what you're doing for the holidays. There's a party. There's a Friendsgiving. There's work. There's this. There's that. And then for me, my day job, yes, my Clark Kent persona, is very, very busy this time of year too. Like, as my sons shared this morning, 15, 16, 18-hour days, 10 days straight, including weekends busy. And we have a tendency to forget to be grateful when we're caught up in the busyness, right? And as I was sitting there and I was listening, I think his name was Rosh. Yeah, Rosh. I was sitting and I was listening to Rosh with the Blind Cafe talk about all of the busyness and how it wasn't what he thought it would be. And he was in effect apologizing for what we had all just shared was an amazing experience. But it wasn't the experience he wanted. And I was touched to speak to him with 3 words. The 3 words were abundance, blessings, and generosity. The busyness is an abundance. You are blessed. Whether it's work, you are blessed to have work that I hope fulfills you. And if it doesn't fulfill you, that's a whole nother sermon. We're going to come back to that. But if you have work that fulfills you, that occupies you, that keeps you busy, that's a blessing of abundance. If you have family that wants to see you, sit in fellowship with you, break bread with you, cook with you, talk with you, and yeah, I know about family. Not always the blessing we would want them to be, but not everyone has family. Not everyone has a grandmother, a mother, a father, cousins, uncles, whoever that you're caught up in this busyness to prepare for. Not everyone is fortunate enough to have the abundant blessing that is family in their lives. Be grateful for the abundance of family. Not only that, but friendsgivings, friends, an abundance of people who want to be in your presence. Let that sit for a second. We come here every Sunday, and I know Ken has mentioned in the past, we all know each other, so we're hugging and carrying on, and it might be a little off-putting for new people, but the reality is we like each other here, right? This is not the sit in the back of the church and nobody ever speaks to you kind of a place. This is the, hey, how you doing? Happy Sunday, how's your cat? Kind of a place. The, hey, Francine, I'm missing Rosie, how's she doing? Kind of a place. And it's a form of abundance to be somewhere where people who might only see you on Sunday have enough state of mind to remember your cat, your dog, your daughter, people that they've probably never have or will meet. But they have a connection with you that surfaces it enough for their heart to be cracked open enough to ask you about your trip, that dinner you were worried about, your mother being ill, your father being ill, your dog or your cat being ill. That's abundance. And that's something to be grateful for because it's a blessing. Counting your blessings instead of sheep. Sometimes you just need to count. I'm going to count my blessings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many online? We got another 15. Okay. I'm going to keep on counting. Because each of you is a blessing in my life. It is because of you, because of Ken, because of Art and Brian and Luke and Mark and my beautiful family of music. I am blessed to be able to stand here. I love you because of Reverend Elizabeth. Y'all are a blessing in my life. That's my abundance. And generosity. You are giving of your time by being here. Rev Ken talks about when you come together and you sit in each other's energy, we are fed. Whether you realize it or not, when like-minded people come together in a space, you can feel it. It is a palpable energy that we all get to bathe in. And it is a generous sharing of your abundant blessing that is who you are, that makes Unity San Francisco something so powerful that it touched people in Detroit, Michigan. I'm going to say that again. So powerful, it touched people across the country. It touched people across the world. There's somebody in Uganda that watches us, right? That is a testament to the love the generosity of spirit, the generosity in spirit that we have. So those are the three words for me for this Thanksgiving: abundant blessings and generosity. You want to take that to meditation? Let's take that to meditation.
Miss Misa Malone. Take your bow. I invite you to get comfortable, to use this meditation and this song as a way to reflect on the abundance, the blessings, and the generosity that is your life. As you take another deep breath, let the chair fully hold you. And if you're ready, close your eyes and experience the silence. And then to experience the words. The thoughts and the being.
Grateful for how far we all have come. Yes, I'm grateful for the journey we are on. I could go on and on and on about abundant love, because I'm grateful, grateful, so grateful just to know this love flowing through my heart, a steady stream of joy and love and gratefulness.
So we take this moment to settle into this day. Gratitude is so much more than an intellectual exercise. It is a whole body practice of knowing. Yes, we use our mind to get us to gratitude. But how we feel and how our body responds is just as important. So when you say gratitude, where do you feel it? What part of your body do you feel your gratitude in? Is there any part of your body that you don't hold in gratitude? I invite you to use this exercise now to bless every part of your body, even the so-called abundant parts that the world tells us aren't supposed to be there. To be grateful for all of the being that we inhabit. Grateful for the opportunities to sit in this sanctuary, safe, warm, held, and reflect on gratitude. What a gift of abundance that is. And as Shantaria talked about, that practice is what shifts us. The practice of gratitude shifts us from a human doing into our human being. So right here in the silence, let us enjoy beingness. As we breathe once again, we give thanks, knowing that right here and right now, all of our needs are met. All of our needs are met. We give thanks. So it is. And as you come back into this room, I invite you to sing along.
Grateful for how far we all have come. Yes, I'm grateful for the journey we are on. I could go on and on and on about abundant love. Because I'm grateful, grateful, so grateful just to know this love flowing through my heart, a steady stream of joy and love and gratefulness.
This part you'll know.
Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Grateful, 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 gratefulness is flowing from my heart, flowing through my heart, a steady stream of joy and love and gratefulness.
Amen.
It is our hope and our affirmation that after hearing these inspiring stories, that you leave just a little bit lighter, a little bit more peaceful. Earlier, we talked about the spiritual connection card, which if you're in the room, it is within your bulletin. And if you're online, there is a link in the chat. And now is our time to kind of reflect on what has spoken most, resonated most within your heart. And this is particularly relevant for Thanksgiving coming up this week. So as I read these, think about what matters to you. The first spiritual practice is to cultivate gratitude and appreciation. I think we've all done that today, so we can at least check that one off. The next is to share with a gratitude partner daily. This is a great way to get others involved and to maybe help keep you accountable too. And it's a great way to connect. This one is practicing self-appreciation. Why is it so easy to tell others how much we appreciate, but it's so much harder to tell ourselves that? And then finally, this is a cool one. I like having gratitude for the future. Claim the good that is on the way. And so it is. Hold on to those because we're going to drop them in the offering basket in a moment. And then if you're here in the room, you can also take these with you in your bulletin. Our time, talent, and treasure, there's so much we can be grateful for. Yeah, and so we have a number of raffles and fundraising opportunities, and that will help people giving of your treasure. And if you are interested in volunteering, please send one of us.
Yeah. Yes? I just want to talk about this quickly and also just, can we put my mic on too, Robbie? There we go. Just to let the staff know, we're going to skip the song for this affirmation because we're running over in time, and I want to move this along. So appreciate you, and I can smell that food. Do you smell the food down there? It's like, okay, I'm hungry now. So we are so grateful we are really clear that we could not be here if it wasn't for the people like our choir, like our ushers and greeters, like our hospitality people who volunteer their time. But we also can't be here without people giving voluntarily of their money. We are strictly funded by our own contributions. And what a rich contribution it is. So thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. And knowing that when you put in a financial contribution to here at Unity San Francisco, we hold it in a really special and privileged place. We are honored to be the stewards of your financial abundance, and we put it to good use, I think. So thank you, thank you, thank you. There's lots of different ways you can give. You can write checks, you can pay online, there's a QR code in your bulletin, you can leave us money in your estate, you can give us anything you want to give us, we'll turn it into cash. Yes. So there's an affirmation for how we do that. It's, I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. Can we know that together? And the ushers come forward as we say this affirmation. I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. And so it is. All right, so let's move to our announcements. We'll skip ahead a couple slides here. Yeah. So the auction is going on. Check your bulletin. The raffle is happening downstairs, and the silent auction ends tomorrow night. There's some great things, those quilts, lots of things in the silent auction that will end tomorrow night. You can go to our website and click on it and place a bid on the silent auction. We're going to move to our raffle right now. Do we have our 2 raffle items ready up here? Woohoo! So this is, you can buy raffle tickets for the remaining, we're doing raffle 2 and 3 today, and they have 5 more? No, yes, 5 more, because we're 8 all total. Yes. 5 more raffles, so check them out downstairs. Yes. You can check them out online.
Okay. Drawing
so raffle number 2, here we go. This is raffle number 2, and the winner is
Robin won.
Robin!
Did I see Robin?
Ooh. All right.
All right.
And raffle number 3.
Okay. Victoria Python.
Victoria's not I don't think she's here today, but we will let Victoria know. Both of these raffles have a estimated value of between $500 and $800. Yeah. So, woohoo! Robin, you are abundant. Victoria, you are abundant today. Thank you to everybody who participated in the raffle. And there are more tickets available. Carol, raise your hand. And Dean, we'll have tickets downstairs. If you want tickets for the remaining 5 raffles, go check them out. They're amazing. Toy drive.
Yeah, so our friends with Urban Angels have coordinated a toy drive that we're doing with a local shelter, and we're sponsoring up to 30 children between ages of 0 to 13, and we'll start collecting them next week now, and they'll be running now through mid-December.
Do we have the list of what they are requesting, the kids
are
requesting?
They are requesting, no, they're saying clothes, they're saying gift cards and gender-neutral toys. I do have a breakdown of the ages.
Okay. So if you'd like to participate in that, we actually encourage you all. There's another way of giving to our abundance. This is going to make a huge difference for those 30 kids. So see David if you want some more information about the breakdown, making sure that all the kids in that age range have a very special Christmas, that their parents, in the middle of their struggle, have our support. right? Our ripple of love.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing that. All right.
Our spiritual connection groups are running throughout the month. You can see those dates in your bulletin. And now we bring up the blessing of our children.
Are the rest of the kids coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Joshua's here. Hi, Joshua. This is, wow. Is that strong or what? Arr. Okay.
Gymnastics are working.
Yeah, he was at gymnastics class yesterday, right? So the rest of the kids are coming. We have an affirmation that I'll talk about here in a minute when the kids get here. But what I want to say, too, about us is this affirmation: you are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. Works for our kids and works for our own inner child. If you didn't hear that as a child growing up, come on in,
kiddos.
come on in. Yay! All right, they're all coming. I want you to hear it. You are a perfect expression of divine life. You are. And if you're paying any attention to the news right now, you know, come on up, kids. We're going to hold you. You know that there are kids on the planet right here and right now who are not feeling that, who are suffering loss. Thank you, Joshua. They're suffering loss and pain, and they're being hurt and killed. And my heart breaks for that. Come on. Yeah. And we have this privilege of loving the ones that are right here. But our privilege of loving the ones who are right next to us and we can see does not stop us from loving all the children on the planet, regardless of religion, regardless of race, regardless of wealth or lack of wealth. And that when we can move into that, that generosity that Misa talked about, right? That generosity, we get to see how we can affect children, from the children in a shelter here in the United States to the children in a refugee camp around the world. So there's lots of opportunities to give. They are really excited about something here. What is it that we're excited about? My two little ones, okay. All right, so let's say this affirmation to these kids who are standing in the proxy for the children who don't have this opportunity, right? You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. As I watch my son do some conspiracy theory behind me. He is planning something, I'm sure of it.
Hopefully not staging a coup.
Right. If the prayer chaplains are here, prayer chaplains are wearing white stoles. They'll be here in the prayer chaplain corner and in the front lobby downstairs. And online, you can put in a prayer request, and that'll be dropped in the chat for you right now. So if there's something you want held in prayer, including the children of the world, please make sure that you ask one of our prayer chaplains to hold you there. Online Spiritual Salon with Mark is happening right after this. Mark will be there in the Spiritual Salon so we can give him some praise. You can stop by on your way out of the sanctuary, and if you're online, you can join the Spiritual Salon right now.
Yes. Thank you to everybody for making this wonderful service, all of our speakers, all our volunteers, our staff. We are so grateful for you.
Yes, you can dance with me. And the music team, I invite you all to stand as you're willing and able and join with us as we do our closing song, Power of One.
What if it all depended on me to change the world, to change the world? What if my only responsibility was to change the world, change the world? Let me be the one to start a revolution. Let me sing my song to the people of the world. It all begins with one
I cultivate gratitude and appreciation.
I cultivate gratitude and appreciation.
I share with a gratitude partner daily.
I share with a gratitude partner daily.
I practice self-appreciation.
I practice self-appreciation.
And I claim the good that's on its way.
I claim the good that's on its way.
And so it is.
Please don't close your eyes. Please don't turn away. Let our voices rise. Put love on display. Make the difference now. If we believe you and me can make a difference now. It all begins with one. The power of one. Joining the hundreds of millions of people believing in one. The power of one. Don't hang around. Stand up or sit down and believe we can change the world together. We can change the world together. We can change the world together. It all begins with one. It all begins with one. You and me can make it. You and me can make it. You and me can make it better together. You and me can make it. You and me can make it. You and me can make it better together.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Woo.